Okay, what we have here is an iPod Shuffle. It's a little kind of MP3 player. I use it to listen to audiobooks from Audible, and works great. This particular one has been waterproofed by a third party, and it worked great while I was swimming for a few months, and then it died. That happens. The waterproofing doesn't always hold up. Sometimes if you're lucky, you can maybe get it to last 6 months or a year, but at some point they seem to conk out. They don't make these anymore, so they're getting kind of expensive to buy, and but I like them. What happened with this one is it came back to life after a few days of drying out, and I'd like to keep using it in the pool. So how do I waterproof this? I don't have the chemicals that they use to waterproof it, and even if I had them, they're probably kind of toxic, so I'm not sure I want to mess with those chemicals. So here's what I did. I took a container that I have, and this is the container that these little iPod Shuffles are often sold in. They're little square containers, and you can see that I've taken my drill here, and I've drilled a little hole in the lid. Notice that it's a little bit off center. It's kind of in the corner, but not all the way in the corner. And then I've coated the area right around the hole with some silicone, that I happen to have. Silicone's great because it's waterproof. This is the stuff that I used. It's silicone glue, comes in a tube, and it's flexible, clear, waterproof. But you just want something. You probably could use even some kind of a caulk, or maybe some other glue that's kind of a gel, right around the hole in case there's any little gaps there. You want to make your hole obviously as small as you can so that can fit through it. That's my audio connector, right? So these are my earphones here, and then they're waterproof, but you can buy these online from a variety of different sellers, and they don't all look like these do, but they should be waterproof if you're going to do something in the water. Okay, so now I've got this my audio cable connected here, and it's not coming out. It's going to stay there. That's just the way it is. If I have a problem with this audio cable, then I'm going to have to start over. Now, I could have used a different type of container, maybe a small spice container, or maybe a baby food jar or something like that, and maybe that would be more durable. This is a pretty lightweight plastic, so I don't know if this arrangement is going to hold up well for like deep sea diving or surfing or any of those kind of really active things. But if you're just going swimming or something, this might work for you. So you're going to plug your shuffle in, and you want to hold it from the base of the connector, not from the lid, right? Because you don't want to put any stress on where you've glued it. So once you've done that, notice that because this lid is so shallow like this, you can still access your main buttons here, with the exception of the on-off button, which is over here on the end. So then you just close it up like that, and I'm gonna just use a rubber band to excuse me, to seal it up so it doesn't come undone while I'm using it. You might want to carry a extra rubber band or two with you, because if the rubber band breaks, then it's definitely no longer going to be waterproof. Now, I've also attached some little connectors here. These are called command strips, and they come in different, or command hooks. They come in a variety of different sizes and configurations. You don't have to use these, but I just happen to have some of these handy. And they have these little foam strips, adhesive strips that you can attach. I don't know how that'll hold up in the water. I haven't tested it underwater or anything yet. But we can check for waterproofness. We're just going to take a glass of water here, and we're going to dip it in the water, and we're going to put it underneath. And now, if it's leaking, you should see air bubbles. And I'm not really seeing any air bubbles. So it's reasonably waterproof. And my plan is to wear it on my glasses, because that's how I like to use these iPod shuffles, is just clip them to the arm of my glasses. So that'll go just like right on there, and hopefully it won't fall off while I'm in the water swimming. You know, if I was going to be doing something active, maybe I'd try to loop that rubber band right around my arm of my glasses there to make a firmer connection. But for ordinary swimming, I might be fine with just the little hooks there. So this is my improvised solution. And look, it looks like, even though I didn't notice any water bubbles, it looks like maybe a tiny bit of water got in there. But if that's all the water that gets in there, that'll be fine. That'll work out. You just want to keep an eye on it. You check it, and if it's getting water in it, then you might need to open it and let the water out. So that's my low-cost solution to waterproofing the iPod Shuffle. Thanks for watching.